Finally, I can build space fighters and rovers without feeling like I'm trying to stuff my docking port into a Connect 4x4 piece. Space Engineers 1 is sending a new update soon with a major quality of build upgrade. And yes, they are going to continue updating Space Engineers 1 as they are developing Space Engineers 2. Don't worry, Keen has a separate dedicated team for each game, and considering the trailers they've been dropping, they're clearly taking notes from World War II America because it looks like they're about to win a war on two fronts. Or just America in general, because the first thing you see when the trailer opens up is an oil field.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
And while it also shows off what looks like some new doors, walkways, and a new piece of prototech, or super blocks, that looks like it's meant to contain the entire force of the Hindenburg. Seriously, that base looks like a shortcut to inspiring the Death Star. The thing that I'm excited about is that block they're stuffing into the back of that cargo ship on the pad nearby. It's a small connector fit into a large grid block, and it's kind of a big deal. And for those of you who thought I just spoke Greek, I'll elaborate. During the Automaton update in April of 23, the game devs reworked a block called the Ejector that was pretty much just a space trash chute. At least it was until the community got a hold of it, because when I say these people put the military-industrial complex to shame, I mean they figured out how to destroy entire warships by ejecting gobs of raw materials and using artificial gravity and flipping off God to send them so fast that Einstein feels the need to come back from the dead just to correct his theory of relativity. Then they changed it enough to let it connect spaceships. The outdoor is now both the indoor and the walkway to get between the two. Forget the human centipede, we're making the space centipede. Ugh. But what you make with it is just as important as how it gets made, and this new block finally let you fit a connector into a ship's curves without looking like you tried to stuff a sausage into the neck of a water bottle. So naturally it got used a lot. I'm just kidding. It did absolutely nothing because you couldn't actually dock it to anything at first.
Whoa, this is worthless.
See, the game already had larger connector blocks, but they could only connect to each other. The smalls couldn't dock to them. For the small connectors to mean jack squat, we'd either need a change in code or a new receiver, and Keen has elected for the football solution. Now we can use the block the devs gave us to make our fighter jets look that much cleaner, and since much of this community also believes in accuracy by volume, I can only assume it's a matter of time before we come up with something like this.